The Santa Ana wind so prevalent this time of year. They rolled through, and they left us with bright, clear skies here in Los Angeles, California. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Rams defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Mayfield to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Milton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing is Milton. That's caught at the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Set to kick off.
And no thought of bringing this one out. They'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. You talk about this Rams defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
A first down there and a pickup of 25.
35 yards. First down, Browns.
from the gun, it's Judkins. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing, Mayfield. Setting up a screen for Judkins. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. On 4th down, on his groupie to try the field goal. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to begin that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
He'll try and do this himself, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Take it at the 37. A well-hit ball there, 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Well, this defense for the Rams, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They gave him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. on the draw. It's Judkins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down. Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. They'll swing this out to Judkins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
On first down, here's Judkins. And a nice pickup there. Gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on first and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Sampson. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Baker Mayfield, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken the lead. A point after, good by Groupie. And the lead is now 10-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Rams looking for a 5th win of the season in this one. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Milton. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the Browns' 36
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Now 2nd and 5.
Bronco 80. 70. Mustang 19.
To throw, it's Milton. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got it incomplete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Now Milton. And he rifles one incomplete.
I'm really liking what I've seen from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's Milton now to throw. The kidder here, it's complete. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
60 box, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 4th down, Milton. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Looking to throw. Milton. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms.
Now a hit and a loose football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Hawk 70.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's Williams on the catch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them in the gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Milton. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Off play action. Milton. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
So his second field goal here in this 3rd quarter.
The first one tied the game, and this one gets them the lead, but you just have to wonder if field goals are going to be enough. At some point, they've got to conclude these drives with the ball in the end zone.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. 51 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Browns 17, Rams 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Taken in at the 22. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look at repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Pickup on the play.
From the gun, Mayfield. They'll try and do this himself. And he goes out right around the 39. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. An inside run with Judkins. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And he gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. But Jorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted. Spotted at the 14-yard line. The The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead.
And that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got a man. Complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, LA. Luka McCoy, 77 yards. And the Rams use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead.
Browns 17.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the Rams might have it, and they do have it. So problems there on the return, very costly, not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
That is caught at the 7. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards.
2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Milton. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. From 4 yards out. And the Rams get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He got a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Gain of 15. 1st down, Browns.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And that, nearly picked off. Well, would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 38 now. Here's second down and 7. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Wandale Robinson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Cooper able to add the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. As they'll start off past the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now second and 3.
Tag! 19 Charger, 19 Charger, go!
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Browns 21, Rams 27.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Pause, red. Come on, set. Blue, 30, red, cycle. Hut.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. They'll come up now on second down.
Ready, red.
Back to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
First down.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
A big play here. 3rd and 2.
Ready. Black shot. Ready.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it all.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Green jack. Light blue. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
On 2nd and goal, there's an option play left. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way he could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One last shot from Mayfield here. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact.